If you want to see how I achieve this slick back ponytail braid on my natural hair, stay tuned.
I testify for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I told I like you.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to Aries Routines. So as you could see in the beginning, we are doing a slick back braid without blow drying, flat ironing, or anything our natural hair. Now that was a bit of a jump scare. All I did was wash my hair, put it in a braid, and add some moisturizer to it. That's it. The major key in this hairstyle to get it as slick as possible is making sure your hair is completely detangled. So that is why I had it in one large braid. My hair is freshly washed. I washed it the night before, and I put these two Aunt Jackie products in here. And that is kind of where we are at with my hair. It's detangled. I did have to, I don't think I wet the front. I just put on this gel. So gel in a bristle brush, and we are slicking it back. And while I'm doing this, are you a member yet? Did you sign up for my membership? Because I do have some exclusive videos in my membership. If they're not up now, they are coming soon. So sign up. So like I mentioned, my hair is detangled and I did wash it. I am gently sliding that gel down my whole head. I don't know what the name of that is. So down my hair, but not like adding extra product, just from the top. I'm sliding it down. But yeah, my hair is damp. And I think that is the best way to do your hair when you're trying to get a sleek ponytail, or even any style that you want slick, that is not flat ironed or blow dried. So as you could see, I'm taking a hair tie. This is actually a headband, but something that you can get your hair extremely tight, but not to the point where you're hurting yourself or creating extra tension. Although my hair looks super slick, this is not as tight as this hair tie could have gone. So we want it tight, but not to the point where we are, creating bald spots and things. So I do want to go in with a fine tooth comb and just slicking everything back. This is also why you need your hair to be fully detangled, because this won't work if it's not. And because my hair is curly, I am going in with my boho knotless hair that I purchased from WIGS. This is human hair. So this is actually the same exact hair I used in my braids. My knotless braids. If you haven't watched that video, I will tag it below. I just washed it and went on about my business. The hair is such great quality. I do have a coupon code. I think it's like 15% off or something. I'll leave that in the description as well. But yeah, it is a really, really good hair. And as you could see, I clipped up a small piece of hair. That is just so later on we are going to wrap that around the hair tie. So it's just a sleeker look. Now, this is where the braiding begins. Y'all, I struggled. So braiding behind my head was not a problem. But when I move my braid to the front, like right here, I braid the opposite way. So here I am struggling to try to feed in this hair, y'all. I mean, it was an actual struggle, but I did finally or eventually get the hang of it. Now, this is not a feed-in tutorial. There are so many on YouTube, so please don't look for that on here because it's hard for me to explain it. I did initially go in with 3 large pieces of the curly hair to feed in, and then I think I restarted soon. I changed my mind because it was too bulky and it was bigger than my initial braid. I didn't like how that looked. So I started over. Here we go. And instead of 3 large pieces, I did end up doing 6 small pieces, and just fed them in like a little bit, this is not even the final braid, y'all. I ended up braiding more down and then feeding in each piece, which created a longer braid, which I was not going for, but it ended up working out because it still turned out cute. And please ignore this the struggle face that I'm making. Y'all, I'm really like focused trying to figure out this feed in braid. Every time I do feed in braids, y'all, I am like ultra focused. But I finally got the hang of it, and any pieces that are sticking out, because it's such a large braid, I ended up just tucking them in. I think we're going to come up on the braid that I actually like ended with. This was not it, because as you can see, this one is still slightly bulky. And we don't want that. We don't want a bulky braid. At least I don't. I know some people like bigger braids. I want it to match my hair. So my hair is a little bit smaller than this braid right here. So I ended up, is this the final braid? I don't think this is the final one. You'll see eventually. This might be the I can't tell. No, this is the final one. It did get a little bit smaller. I had to zoom in because my face was looking crazy. But once I got to the end of this braid, I actually just tied it off with a small hair tie, or the rubber band ones. And I left some curly hair out on the end, so I didn't braid all the way down, but I did braid majority of the hair. I think it was a cute touch to have some of the curly hair at the end. Yeah, it just worked for me, and hopefully it will work for you. Okay, so the next step, I highly, highly, highly recommend you do this step if you are planning on doing this hairstyle. So I pull my natural hair and the hair that I braided in to be one cohesive size. As you can see, like the texture of my hair is different. It's not as shiny and it's not as heavy as the hair I braided in. But when I pull them all together, the curls kind of match, and they all look about the same. So highly recommend that step. As far as this little piece that I left out, I'm going to show a quick glance of the braid. But I put on gel because it made it slick and shiny, and I'm just wrapping it around the hair tie like I mentioned earlier, just so it is a little bit more, what's the word? It just pulls the look together. But yeah, so I put in one single bobby pin, and it did stay for, I think, 2 days. I don't want this hairstyle to be in for long, honestly. If I did, I would have used like Got2b gel and things like that, but I wanted it for like a day or two. Because my hair is also damp, I don't like keeping styles like that in for long because my hair will stink in the middle, and no one has time for that. But I'm going in with my final touches, a brush, just to get everything sleek and slick. And then as far as edges go, I just ran my finger across my forehead, and whatever hair came down, came down. I didn't swoop anything. Really, I was very minimal when it came to baby hairs and things like that. But this is the final look, y'all. It's giving Sade. Like, it's giving though. My mother actually was like, "Is that your real hair?" I said, "Girl, now we know. Now you know." But yeah, this is exactly what I do when I don't want to put heat on my hair, but I want a sleek style. As you see, that braid looks like it's all the same texture. So use curly hair next time you do a braided ponytail. But that is all. Until next time. Bye. Like, comment, and subscribe.